Hi, my name is Liberty, and I'll be reviewing The Grinch today. I apologize for this low quality setup. I have to do this off of a laptop webcam. Let's talk about The Grinch. Everyone knows the story of the Grinch. This old crotchety man on top of a mountain is alone, except for his little dog, and he doesn't like Christmas. One day, he's like, I'm gonna steal that. And he do. Well, the issue is that with taking that story into a feature-length adaptation, you have to put a lot more into it. And so we have a lot of subplots that don't matter or are boring. Some of them are good. Could have gone places with them, but they didn't. One of these subplots is about Cindy Lou who just wants her mom to be happy for Christmas. And the other one is about a reindeer. It's just a reindeer there for fat jokes. Everyone was already hating this movie before it came out, and I can see why. The movie, though, was visually just beautiful. The textures were wonderful, as was just the lighting on those textures. They had some wood paneling, and let me tell you, that light on that wood paneling looked amazing. The characters who were meant to be soft were nice and soft and warm and welcoming, and Whoville, it looked really nice. There was an issue with the Grinch. His character design did not match the Grinch. You know, they redid the song, but the Grinch still didn't match that song. Cuddly as a cactus, boy, he was a fluffy pillow man. He just looked way too welcoming. Benedict Cumberbatch as the Grinch did not help. I love Benedict Cumberbatch, but he just couldn't be the Grinch. He managed to do a voice, but it just didn't work too well for the character. They wanted to make him redeemable from the start. They had some nice little grumpy scenes, but nothing too bad. The worst he did was eat a pickle and put it back in a jar. I relate to how they portrayed his character. He's got this social anxiety, but the way it moves, it just didn't work. Speaking of things that didn't work, Fred the reindeer. He was there, and the narrator didn't help. It's like there's no show don't tell in this. You don't need a narrator. I get it. You're going back to what it was originally. And you could have that at some point, but when you're doing this character, the narrator just took away from it. Let's talk about the other subplot, Little Cindy Lou Who. It was actually pretty nice, heartwarming even. Emotional scenes, they were a little stronger with her, but I think that's because she was that cute little girl character. Gotta have the cute little girl character. As I said, emotional scenes just didn't play out too well. Let's just go into spoiler territory, why not? Spoilers, time code, we go to it. Let's talk about stealing Christmas. That was way too short. You build up the whole movie to stealing Christmas. That is what's important in The Grinch, and you just glaze over it. There was a lot of potential to get really creative and Susie with that little bit there, but they just didn't, and that was a real missed opportunity. I wanted to see him steal Christmas. I wanted to see that creative crap. But no, let's just skip over it to get to our little Cindy Lou Who subplot. This movie was so basic, and it had so much potential that it just didn't use. It just padded things and did jokes. They didn't want to be serious. Well, they did, but they didn't want to be too serious. They had to make it very commercial, which is very hypocritical. The point of the movie is it's not about commercial stuff. It's about family and being together, and that's the gift of Christmas, but it's Illumination. And you know they're going to be promoting the hell out of this. There's gonna be toy lines. That's why Fred's there, to be a toy. They make everything soft and nice just so they can market it off. That's something I don't like about Illumination. There's just a lot of missed opportunities. Let's move on to the final verdicts. This movie had a lot of potential, but it just didn't live up to that. And that makes me really upset, because this movie could have been really good. It had that potential, but they just pulled back. It was beautiful. It was visually stunning. There was so much there that could have been used, and they just left it. You need to really put that effort in, and it felt like they just gave up. It was so boring, because none of the jokes worked, and the pacing was bad. As much as I loved looking at it, I don't think I would watch it again. There was just so little value to it. I'm gonna give it a 3.5. I wouldn't recommend it to anyone. I heard children coming out of that movie saying, "That's my favorite version of the Grinch, and you know, all the power to you." There was so much good in that, and I hope you really enjoyed it. What did you think of the Grinch? Make sure to tell us in the comments below. Make sure you're subscribed and check out our last video. Why not? Peace out.